Guys, we are waking up and every day crypto is just going up. Now, 2024 is around the corner, and I think if you can learn to study the inflows, the outflows of how money moves around the blockchain, you can potentially become a millionaire in 2024. And I think it's going to look absolutely insane what we're going to see. We've already seen Ethereum go crazy, Bitcoin go crazy, a lot of layer 1s and 2s like Optimism, Say, Polygon, Matic that we've spoken about many times also go crazy. So in this video, we're talking about a few cryptos that I think still have a lot of potential. I think they've got a lot of potential, and these are coins I do buy into quite frequently as well. Hope you are all doing very well, by the way, just here in the mountain town of Da Lat in Vietnam. I'm gonna go crush the gym after this because we are losing our gains slowly but surely. But yeah, hopefully we can get some big gym gains in there. Don't know if you guys like training or stuff, but I do like to do a bit of powerlifting, and I'm hopefully gonna get back into some competing next year. So let's just jump straight into the Bitcoin dominance, because I wanna talk about this very why the Bitcoin dominance is actually important. When you study the Bitcoin dominance chart, like you can see here on the monthly time frame, usually it is a good indicator or barometer of when to potentially buy and sell. Now you can actually see from this chart alone that the 70% region of Bitcoin dominance, which is the overall valuation of Bitcoin versus the global market capital of cryptocurrency at any time, at the peak of euphoria, is usually about 72%. So if you're going to assume that there's a $1 trillion global market cap and Bitcoin is at the top of its all-time high, then it may have about $700 billion, right? So that's one thing to consider. But what I've actually noticed here, let me just quickly refresh this because I'm getting a bit of this spam pop up, which is kind of annoying from TradingView. But what I've noticed is the bottom seems to always be the same place, which is actually around about 40%. Around 35 to 40% market dominance for Bitcoin is the sort of time to be buying. So what I'm trying to say is this is another indicator that you can use in conjunction with the fear and greed index, but also the relative strength index on that weekly time frame when you're sitting there on your trading chart. So that's another thing to also consider. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance is sitting at about 50% right now. So we're at a fair value. We're not at that peak all-time high, nowhere near it, I don't think. But what I do kind of speculate from this is if, let's say Bitcoin or crypto in general hits a $10 trillion market cap by 2025, if we are going to hit our target of 70% once again, which would be a good time to potentially sell, you're looking at a $7 trillion valuation for Bitcoin. So that is absolutely crazy. $7 trillion. So we could potentially see a 5 to 10x Bitcoin at some point. It tells us that yes, Bitcoin can hit $500,000. Anyway, let's move into some of the coins, because I mean, we've looked at some tokens that I do think are going to pump more and more. And the first one comes down to Optimism OP. Now, you know that I am very bullish on these sort of tokens, the ones that synergize with Ethereum, the ones that help Ethereum scale, my layer 2s, the layer 1s. I am bullish on these particular tokens. I always talk about them. It's an easy way to usually make some money long term and hold on to these projects. You're not trying to get rich quick. You're not holding them for a week. You're holding them with a long-term vision because you think that they are fundamentally sound, but they also solve the blockchain trilemma, which is effectively where an infrastructure token struggles usually to actually solve efficiency with speed, security, and also being, strong and decentralized. So usually we don't see these three things happen all at the same time. Like, look at Ethereum. It's the OG, it's the daddy, it's the king, it's the tip of the spearhead for cryptocurrency. But if you look at Ethereum, what is it not too great at? It's not fast. It's not that fast. There's no front-running bot prevention. It is very secure, which is good. But you got to remember, guys, that you can't tick all these boxes. Now, the coin that I'm super bullish on ticks all the boxes, and I think some of you are going to know what this token is, and I'm going to talk about it. This is a long video, maybe it's 15 minutes. I hope I've got your attention. If you're new here, by the way, subscribe to the channel, and also please hit the notification bell, and do get yourself into the Jacob Crypto Clan Discord down below. There's 20,000 people of you amazing people there. And that is just so cool to see and to know that people actually want to join. So let's go back over here. So we're looking at Optimism, $4.12 local high recently, which is very nice to see. $3.44 billion over here in terms of market capitalization. Do I think a 10x is likely for this by the tip of the spearhead in the bull run, when we're really seeing altcoins go parabolic, when we're already seeing Bitcoin hit that all-time high, when we've got the extreme greed, when we've got the corporate enterprise and institutional money coming in? Yes, I really do think Optimism OP is worth looking at, but you got to get into the habit, guys, of also doing your own research. So do some research on that. But Say token right here, Say, yes, $1 billion valuation now, guys. This coin is going crazy, and honestly, the higher it goes, the harder it is to achieve a 10x, and that works with everything, right? If something pumps 10x, the chances of it doing a 10x again, well, they become substantially lower. But Say is a coin that I think does help solve that kind of trilemma, but also offers insane fundamentals, and it's a coin that is not really on like a crazy amount of markets. It is on Binance and Coinbase, which is a good thing, but it's not all over the place yet. It's not absolutely all over the place. So this is something that I'm very keen to actually dabble into, and I'm buying into. I've already had loads of people buy into as well from the community, and a lot of people are up. So this is a coin I am keen to keep on looking at, and I will keep on looking at in the crypto markets. Now, look at this. Say here a recent milestone. Say NFTs have hit their first major milestone, and it says, congratulations to the Palette team and all early Say NFT adopters. Palette meets Say NFTs. Palette Exchange has crossed over 1 million in marketplace volume. So this is really good for the overall adoption of the Say network. It's a strong looking partnership, as we can see. But it's not just that. You can also see, look, Binance adds Say on simple earn locked products. So Binance are offering, incentive for people to be looking at Say. This is hot, guys. When you start seeing these big collaborations, these partnerships, I think it's something great. And we've also got this to look forward to. Look at this, the parallelized EVM, which Say is deploying, and how significant that is going to be. We covered it recently on a video, but look at this. If you're buying into Say, apparently you're now a Saiyan. So yeah, they've got their own species. You can be a Saiyan if you start buying some Say tokens. So yeah, I'm really bullish on this particular coin, and I feel like Say could just do some amazing stuff at some point in the future. So I don't know what you guys think about Say token, but let me know down below. Subscribe if you're new here. Do all those YouTube things. We've also got, you can probably see, but we've got Aave or Aave, and I was talking about this one a long time ago, saying Aave is going to go up, and we've seen lows of the sort of $40 region multiple times as well. Remember, Mark Cuban, millionaire, billionaire, not really sure, is very bullish on Aave, and he explained on a blog that Aave is completely automated, permissionless platform where there are no bankers, no buildings, no toasters, intermediaries, middlemen, blah, which is really good. So little bureaucracy, but it's a great DeFi lender platform. Now, another coin I want people to start also checking out, which I've done a bit of research on and discovered, is Metis DAO. It has already substantially pumped over the last 7 days by a significant amount, as you can see. So the risk to reward ratio might not be worth it just now, but potentially waiting for a correction of this token could be a good time to get in. And with a coin only having a $423 million market capital, a 10x is, of course, probable. It is something that could happen. We can see 45.74% of the supply is in circulation here. But look, Metis, blockchain for everyone. Another one that focuses on the layer 2 kind of, I want to say, narrative. The spin, layer 2, layer 1, we know that I like these. We've looked at Say, Optimism, Polygon. We've now got, Metis here as well. So this is another one that I'm checking out, doing a bit of research on tons of transactions, tons of new emerging wallets. So it is a hot crypto to be kind of looking at right now. And I do wonder what the next big updates for this coin are gonna be. So keep your eyes peeled on the Metis DAO, do a bit of research on it, get familiar with coin market cap, go through the market section. You'll be able to find out what could potentially be happening with these tokens. So, oh, look at me, I'm in portrait mode. God, my gut is big these days. It's the problem when you're out here in Asia, you're not just buying 1 mil, you're buying 2 because everything's so bloody cheap. So yeah, Metis DAO, Ethereum 2.4K. Just want to also remind you guys that Ethereum usually does pretty well in January and February. So keep your eyes peeled on Ethereum. I'm not saying it will definitely happen, but the trend is your friend. Historical data does like to not so much repeat itself, but we can see historical data maybe just surprise us. Maybe a 10% move, maybe a 20% move to the upside. Any level or move is going to be good, right? But I think Ethereum does need it. I think if we're going to see Bitcoin dominance drop, maybe it could flow into Ethereum because it's not really getting much love or attention right now. So yeah, we know that Mark Cuban, of course, does really like his RB right there. What else is happening? MicroStrategy buys Bitcoin worth 615 million ahead of SEC's spot ETF decision. So of course we've got the ETFs on the way. This is mega bullish. Bitcoin ETFs, it could be by rumor, sell the news, of course. But this is something to keep on your radar with the Bitcoin ETF news. Now, what happens when corporations start buying into cryptocurrency? Think about Apple, think about your S&P 500 companies, FTSE 100, blah, blah, blah. What happens when these companies have effectively got hundreds of billions of dollars, you would think, in either liabilities or cash reserves? They start putting a few billion into Bitcoin here and there, because people are losing trust in the pound, coin, the dollar, the inevitable collapse, which could be here one day. Whereas Bitcoin has proven many times it can collapse, aka it can crash, correct, but it always comes back, right? And it comes back stronger, just like breaking a bone. So that is something to also think about, guys. With the institutional money, the Bitcoin ETFs around the corner, how this could be really create some parabolic price action. But do be aware that we could actually still see a bit of a crash, I would say. In these markets, we've seen a lot of euphoria. We've seen very many weeks, consecutive green candles. Just another thing to also just stay aware of. So MicroStrategy is buying more and more and more, of course. They are super bullish. But look at this, the company and its subsidiaries purchased 14,620 Bitcoins between November 30 and December 26 right there. So that's absolutely crazy. We can see over the last 24 hours, BSV is up, ARB is up, AV is up, Lido is up, Optimism is up, Link is up, BNB is up. I was telling you guys BNB would be one that could do really well. If you are looking to trade out there in the crypto markets as well and you want tiny fees, MEXC, my favorite exchange to actually trade on, which I do all my trading on right now, sign up down below. You might be eligible for some big sign up and trading bonuses. So please do use that link down below. That would really help us keep the Discord running, and it will help you anyway because of your lower fees, and that will compound over time and help you save money. But yeah, check it out. Brilliant place to trade. Really like it. Of course, remember, if it's not on a ledger, if it's not stored offline, it's technically not your crypto, and that applies to any exchange anyway. So nothing in this video is financial advice. And before we just check out right here, we can see, well, Bitcoin halving is only 150 days away, so we've got a lot to look forward to. Reward drop ETA date around May 2024. So that is a wrap, folks. I hope this video was somewhat helpful. I'm gonna probably have a coffee now, hit the gym. Ooh, what a nice view. It's just so nice just laying here when the sun shines through and you feel like, I know you're just cooking. But yeah, that's a wrap, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Stay crypto safe. Let me know your New Year's plans, what you guys are up to. Are you just chilling at home? Are you gaming? Are you seeing friends, family? Sometimes just a simple New Year's Eve is the best one, And yeah, I look forward to making more content for y'all. If you haven't subscribed, please do. See you soon. And yeah, bye for now. Boom.